Motivational Thoughts by Sri Ramakrishna on Egoism. When ego vanishes, all trouble cease. You may reason 1,000 times, but the ego does not disappear. For you and me, it is good to cherish the I of a devotee of God. The very ego of man is Maya. This egoism has veiled everything. All trouble cease when I-ness dies. If by the grace of God a man realizes, I am not the doer, he becomes a Jivan Mukta. Then he has nothing to fear. Money is also a great upati. As soon as money comes to a man, he becomes so different, he is no longer the same man. A frog had a rupee which he kept in a hole. One day, an elephant walked over the hole. Rushing out angrily, the frog raised its foot at the elephant and cried, "How dare you walk over me?" Such is the pride money breeds. The I that makes one worldly and attaches one to lust and greed is the rascal I. Because of it, the individual soul and Atma appear apart. If a stick is put on water, the water appears to be divided into two. In reality, the water is one, but it appears to be two because of the stick. I-ness is the stick. Remove the stick and the water will become one as before. If I does not go, let the rascal remain as the servant I. O Lord, you are my master, I am your servant. Live with this attitude. I am the servant, I am the devotee. There is no harm in this kind of I-ness. Sweet meats cause acidity in stomach, but sugar candy is not counted among sweet meat. It's like drawing a line on the surface of water without placing a bamboo stick on it. You find the water has been divided into two parts, but this line does not last. The feeling of the servant I, or the I of a devotee, or the I of a child is only like a line drawn on water. People are proud of wealth, possessions, property, honor, rank, and so on. But these last only for a few days. Nothing will accompany you at death. You shouldn't be proud of your money. If you think you are wealthy, another is wealthier than you, and still others wealthier than he. There is no harm in the ego of a child. A 5-year-old child says, I, but that ego doesn't harm anybody. Iron becomes gold by touching the philosopher's stone. An iron sword becomes a sword of gold. It keeps the shape of sword but can't hurt anybody. You can't cut or kill with a sword made of gold. Krishna spoke to Arjuna, "Brother, listen. If a person has even one of the 8 occult powers, he cannot attain me. Because with occult power comes pride. And when there is even a trace of pride, a person cannot reach God." Pride is characteristic of Tamaguna. and comes from ignorance. It becomes a veil through which one cannot see God. All trouble ceases when the ego vanishes. Whether a judge or anybody else, all this is for 2 days only. So give up pride and ego.